Parshas Lecha. This is a shir adapted from the shiurim of Moran Hagoin Reb Henach Leibowitz, Zecher Tzadik Levrocha. The title of this shir is "Let Us Not Stray from Our Sacred Mission." The pasuk says, when Avram heard that his brother Lot was taken captive, he armed Vayorek. Vayorek es Chanichav. He armed, that's the way they translate, Vayorek. They armed his, was taken. Avram Avinu armed his students, born in his house, 318, and pursued as far as Dan, trying to save Lot. To see this shir in writing, please refer to our website, yeshivakesetorah.org or torahanytime.com. The Gemara says in the Dorim, the Gemara has a new translation of Vayorek. Vayorek simply, according to those, to the interpreters of the Psukim, Vayorek means he armed them. He armed the students to go fight to rescue Lot. Chazal say something totally different, which can really teach us something. Chazal say that Avram brightened his students with gold, gave them an abundance of gold before going to war. He gave them an abundance of gold, gave them much gold. Why did Avram Avinu give them gold before they went to war? Tosfos in Masechta Sukkah explain, Shelo yehu lehuten achar hamomin v'yisasku b'hatzolas nefoshes. They would not be tempted to secure for themselves spoils of war, and will be able to concentrate on saving lives. Which means what? Why did Avram Avinu do something by giving people going to war? I would say give them ammunition, give them... Why did he give them gold? And Tosfos explain that these students, on the way to save Lot, might be tempted by the glitter and glare of the spoils of war laying on the battlefield as they go to rescue Lot. And they might stop, even if only briefly, for a few short moments, to acquire this wealth and jeopardize their goal of saving Lot. Avram Avinu saw this person, understood this, and to counter this temptation that they might stop on the way to pick up the spoils of war laying in the battlefield, and they may miss the boat and not be able to rescue Lot because of all the time that they're taking, picking up that gold, picking up those spoils of war. So now they would be independently wealthy. In other words, they have millions of dollars. He's giving them a lot of money, a lot of gold. Avraham Avinu was giving them before they go. So now, even if they come across spoils of war on the battlefield, they would not stop. They wouldn't want to jeopardize their mission. They are independently wealthy. They don't need it. In other words, if Avraham Avinu would not have given them the gold, then they would surely stop on the way and pick up whatever they can and come too late to save Lot. And the question is, who were these Talmidei Avraham Avinu? They were Gedolim and Tzaddikim, worthy of being the disciples of Avraham Avinu. And the question is, people that's so great, and is it conceivable that such great and idealistic people who are going to put their life on the line, did Avraham Avinu have to give them gold, not to stop on the way? They surely would not pick up anything. These are great people, worthy of being Talmidim of Avraham Avinu. Is it possible that people that are so idealistic and so great, if they didn't get the gold from Avraham Avinu, they surely wouldn't stop off, because they're willing to give away their lives to save Lot. They're willing to go to war. And if they're willing to go to war, then they're so great and so idealistic, they surely will not stop and jeopardize their mission to pick up spoils of war. Surely it was not necessary totally for Avraham Avinu to give them gold, so they shouldn't stop to pick up spoils of war. They surely wouldn't. These people are idealistic. These people are willing to sacrifice their lives to save Lot. Surely they would never stop. Why? It was not necessary for Avraham Avinu to give them all this gold to counter the temptation of the spoils of war. But we see from here that even such great people and idealistic people like the Talmidei Avraham Avinu, when they go, if Avraham Avinu would not have given them gold, when they go on the battlefields and try to save Lot, to rescue Lot, and they see the glare and glitter of the spoils of war laying right in front of them, even if they are dependently wealthy, even if Avraham Avinu would not have given them all this gold, they would never stop. But when they go in that battlefield, and when they see the spoils of war glaring them in their face, there becomes upon them a certain hypnosis, a certain temporary paralysis when they see that spoils of war lying in the field. Even Talmidei of Avraham Avinu, who are so idealistic, would stop. They would stop, and they don't know that they don't even know what they're doing. All they see is the glare and glitter of the spoils of war staring them in the face, even they would stop and even jeopardize their mission. So this can be applied to our lives. Hashem created us and charged us with a mission and purpose in life to do Hashem's will, to study and observe His holy Torah, to disseminate it, despite the fact that we are fully cognizant of this sacred mission, which is our obligation on earth and the purpose of our creation, and despite the fact that we may set out to attain this goal with great self-sacrifice, we can nevertheless become distracted from this noble goal. We can involve ourselves in trivial pursuits and in matters of zero spiritual consequence. We can tarry on the way to the extent that we may never attain our holy objective, which means so very much to us and for which we are willing to sacrifice so very much. This is an apparent weakness within the human being. So let us beware when we start out and we realize what our mission in life is, to not to let ourselves deter from the path and to do what Hashem wants us to do, to learn Torah, to observe Torah, to disseminate Torah, and this is something that we should adhere to, and we should not let the Yetzer Hara take us and divert us from attaining this goal. We should be zeicher to this. Amen v'amen.